speaking good English.
Well, I try. I hope that you understand what I say. So I'm here with Sensei Chinzo Machida. I was saying to him that this is going to be my second interview in English, so I hope, Sensei, that you understand me. And thank you so much to take the time to do this. And we just finished the seminar with him. And I just want to ask you some questions about Machida Karate System. So first, the first question that I have is how did growing up in a family of karatekas influence your career as a martial artist?
So actually, it's a big influence because my father is a very traditional karate master that's coming from Japan in 1968, and I was born in 1977. So me and my brother, you grew up with this martial arts environment. So for us, it's very natural to be part of their martial arts scenario. Once you, since at the beginning, like 4 years old, 5 years old,
Uh-huh.
I start training me, my brother, with other friends as well. So then it's become part of our like a daily routine, you know. So
Okay.
this is for me, it's become very natural to be exposed such a very young age to karate and later to the other martial arts because my father, he still have the academy in Brazil that's make us to be like our backyard. You live in the upstairs and the dojo was downstairs. So every day you will be there training, play. So that's become very like a natural to
Okay.
us.
So, do you start with the Machida Karate Systems? Uh, you start first with Shotokan, right? JKA. You were telling us that your dad, he's like the president of JKA there in
Brazil.
Brazil, right?
Yeah.
So, how the idea of Machida Karate System born? Like, you know what? We need to change something from Shotokan traditional karate.
Yeah, very good question. So this is um, that's come to us when you need to be when you are more involved with like a vale tudo in Brazil. That's called mixed martial arts here in the United States. So when you be more involved, you start training and practice like against the Muay Thai guys, Jiu-Jitsu guys, who wrestling. So you need to adapt a lot of things that make us our karate is too effective against those martial arts. But you found out everything you did is already there in karate.
Yeah.
Like you see like old books, when you read like all the instructionals video about karate before karate developed as a sport, you see a lot of like elbows, knees, uppercut, called urazuki in Japanese. But because karate developed a lot as a sports, and the sports is there is a rules that's not allowed to those to throw those techniques. So karate became a lot. And for us, it's more about it's necessary to put all those techniques back once you're gonna exchange and fight against those other discipline. So for us, it became natural. And me and my brother, you talk and say, hey, why you not extended those methodologies that you already use it to like because already prove it is very succeed. Why not use that methodology to teach our students since at the beginning?
Yeah.
Because when you learn Shotokan first, and you have to adapt a lot of stuff to make it effective in the real combat. So
Yeah.
why you not adapt to our students, like to make them learn since at the beginning the self-defense, take down defense, if they go to the floor, how to get up. So elbow, like but everything is connect with the methodology. Excuse me. So that's you create the methodology and the system to make it like valuable for everyone. So everyone is gonna learn. You're gonna learn the karate with the foundation Shotokan, but real adapt for self-defense and for real combat.
Oh, right.
But this is not happen with only karate. This happen with all the every martial art that develop as a sport. All martial arts. So you see, like jiu-jitsu back then is very effective as a martial art. They already proved it's very effective. But nowadays, if you're gonna get somebody just do the sport jiu-jitsu, they don't know how to defend themselves most of the time because they pull to the guard, which is sometimes you don't have like a gi and everything to hit, so they're gonna make you expose it to the ground so people can go the ground pound to you, and how you're gonna use your jiu-jitsu. So that is everything is every martial art when developed as a sport, they grow a lot with a lot of techniques, but also they're gonna be lack about all the techniques that are very effective for self-defense in the real combat.
Yeah, and you know what? I was thinking about you as a professional MMA fighter and also in karate combat. Do you think that we need more tournaments, those kind of tournaments where you can apply more techniques, the karate techniques? Because many people that doesn't practice karate, they think that karate is just Kisamizuki, Yakosuki, and Mawashigeri. That's it. That we don't have techniques and other techniques like uchi and piuchi, elbows and grabbing takedowns. Do you think that we need more of those tournaments, those kind of tournaments?
Yeah, those tournaments help us a lot, but for me, is the most important thing is the instructor. No, the instructor is the one of the most important thing because like not everybody is gonna try to be athlete, to be a fighter. So if you see like every dojo, when you ask, okay, who wanna be a competitor? So only 10-20% of the dojo wanna be a competitor. But the instructor is still teaching as everybody's gonna compete. So they explain the rules, they teach the technique according of the rules, even though most of the students, they don't participate in the tournament, but the instructor, the sensei is still stuck. Oh, this in kata, you're gonna get more point, or if you do this, you're gonna do like if you punch this, you're gonna get more score.
Yeah.
But they're gonna share those rules and those techniques that's part of the sport to the people that's most they don't compete.
Yeah.
No, because people are regular people, they want to train martial arts for healthy, they want to train martial arts as a hobby, they want to train martial arts to know how to defend themselves. So that's the most problem when you find the dojo. Most of the instructor like a teacher like the students gonna compete, but that doesn't happen because most of the students they don't compete. Only 10%, 20%
Yeah.
have the desire to compete. So respond to your questions. Those events is helps, but actually is more for help for competitor,
Yeah.
but not to make the change karate so much because the instructor from karate is still teaching with the old methodology that they provide students the sport rules techniques.
Okay. And speaking of Machida Karate System, I saw your karategi. It's different of this one that we use. It's like short. It reminds me Motobu Shoki with the short, like the short pants, shorts. And why did you decide to use those kind of karate wearing those
Yeah,
for
that's
your system?
for the system. So when you try to do like our system, you have to okay, let's do something that's make our styles unique, no? And also because you use the shin guards, so use the gears, use the gloves, sometimes use the elbow pad. That makes us easier to put on and out.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons. Now that you put this to be more practical.
Okay.
Now, and also my father has a Japanese kimono, traditional one, that was like a short. And you really like that style, so that's gonna fit good. And also our purpose is make easier if you shin guard and those kind of things. No? Because if you use a shin guard, you have to have like a large pants to not bother you.
Yeah, and sometimes it's uncomfortable when you're wearing the
The shin
protection
guard,
gear. Yeah.
yeah. So that's the reason you
Yeah.
remove that part, you just put the shorts.
And it's the same that you use for kumite and kata, or is like lighter just for kumite? It's just the
No,
same.
it's the same. You have like a two versions. One's a little thick, another one is lighter, but you can use both for
Okay.
because you don't have actually kata for tournament.
Oh, okay.
Your kata is you create like a one kata, one system of kata is solo drill, but not for compete.
Okay.
Because you focus more not in self-perfectionist,
Yeah.
but in self-defense.
Okay. And what is the future of Machida Karate System?
I think Machida Karate System is the present and the future of karate because our vision is to make karate effective. So, as a martial arts, as a self-defense purpose. That's through karate, you're gonna improve, cultivate the character, skills, and build a strong community. So that's the mission of Machida Karate. So, because Machida Karate has a lot of techniques that is very effective and coming from Shotokan base, I think this is the future of karate to become more realistic, more practical.
Yeah.
Because now if you learn like a traditional karate, you learn the basic very good, but when you try to apply that for the real situation, you're gonna struggle a lot because it's the fundamental and the solid drill is completely different than the application. No, it's the same. For example, if you make this analogy with this in language, for example.
Okay.
Did you study language, English in Venezuela at school?
Yeah.
Most of grammar, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Most grammar. So that's. But when you come here, did you struggle like I speak or listen English? A little bit speaking. Yes. Do you know why? Because the same. You learn the grammar, but you don't learn how to talk, how to speak. Like the conversation is like, if I compare, it's like a fight.
Exactly. I'm still struggling, but.
So like, sorry?
I'm still struggling, see?
Yeah. So, look, because you learn like the grammar, everything is perfect. So your grammar is good, but when you try to talk, the word don't come out.
Yeah.
Because the system make you learn grammar first.
Yeah.
So Machida Karate make you learn grammar and the conversation at the same time.
Okay.
So it's more applicable. When you go to the conversation as an English, you already know what you're gonna say. No, you're not gonna try to find the words. So the same thing in karate. When you train your fundamental, it's very close to the application. So when you go to the application, you're gonna learn the application since the first day of the class. So that's over time, the application is gonna be so natural.
Yeah.
No?
Okay. Well, Sensei, just to finish, what advice do you have? I mean, you can share to people that wants to practice martial arts, but they don't decide to do that because you can see, you were talking about this in the seminar, that many people is just focused right now on social media and everything. It's easy to, I mean, I'm talking about myself, about the things that I see. Many people complaining about martial arts because they think that people who practice martial arts, they become aggressive. What advice do you have for people that they want to start, but you know what, they doubt?
That is completely opposite. No, because martial arts is not about others, not about other people. It's about yourself. No, when you know how to fight, you don't want to fight because you have confidence. You know that you can hurt people, and you know that you can solve problems. So that's going to make you better control because you know how to fight. So you see that the kids sometimes they are insecure, but when they start training karate, they start training martial arts, they become more confident. So they respect more, they listen better, their behavior is better, because when they're like less fears, then they become more calm.
Yeah.
More fears, they become nervous, they scream more, they scare more, they're gonna be like doubting about everything, they don't trust
Yeah.
because they are insecure.
Yeah.
But when they training, they release everything, they release the pressure, they got more confidence, they learn the value for themselves. So that make them feel like a more comfortable, more security and everything.
Yeah.
So martial arts is the extent what the life is happening. No? For example, you're gonna fight during the physical confrontation, that the fight, you're gonna learn how to control your angry, how to control your impetus to hit strong. So those kind of things make you over time learn about life through karate.
Yeah. Well, Sensei, thank you so much for taking this time to do this, and thank you for the seminar. I take some notes. I took some notes about the corrections that you did to me. So thank you so much, Sensei. You are going to see this video soon.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Angelica. So let's talk to you soon. Okay? Let's talk soon. Thank you guys. I hope you
Bye.
guys enjoy. Us.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you.